Right, viewers, let's begin with the latest coming in, and that is a picture which pretty much lays bare the treachery of the Chinese. This picture that we are showing to you shows Chinese soldiers holding machetes, holding spears, standing very close to the LAC. This has been recorded in Rezang. This picture, viewers, once again, just take a look at this. This is many Chinese soldiers standing. What they have in their hands are machetes, spears, proof of Chinese treachery. Images are from the 7th September, where about 50 PLA troops can be seen armed with, like I said, machetes, spears. Some of them even have rifles. If you look hard enough, you can see some of them even have rifles with them. Now, these images are from Rezang Heights in eastern Ladakh, where the Chinese soldiers made an attempt to dislodge the Indian army, which was guarding the heights. Facing resistance from the Indian troops, the Chinese soldiers fired gunshots in the air. The Indian army has occupied crucial heights in areas around the south bank of Pangong Lake, and the Chinese have made several attempts to take over Indian position. All right, so the picture that you just saw is of Chinese soldiers there holding machetes, holding spears. Let's now cut across and get you the very latest in terms of where India stands with its eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation with China.
This is the location where Indian and Chinese troops faced off on Monday evening. A face-off that sent temperatures soaring higher than ever during the 4-month standoff and ignited a ferocious war of words. But what really happened on Monday night? As always, India Today will break it down for you factually. But before that, the dramatic sequence of events that brought the face-off to light. It began close to midnight last night when Chinese state-run media flashed news claiming that the Indian army had crossed the line of actual control near the Pangong South Bank. Quoting a statement from the Chinese Army's Western Theatre Command, the news flash went on to say that the Indian army had opened fire, prompting some unspecified countermeasures from the Chinese side. While China has made major claims, what are the facts on the ground? Remember how we told you about India's dominant positions taken at South Pangong on August 29th? Well, the Indian army has taken many more strategic positions along the LAC. Monday night's action took place between Gurung Hill and Rezang, somewhere in this area. At about 6 p.m. on Monday, a Chinese patrol came very close to one of the Indian positions at the heights in this area. Given the Indian Army's huge visual advantage in this area, the approaching Chinese were spotted and megaphones and floodlights were used to dissuade them. In response, Chinese troops fired warning shots in the air with assault rifles and light machine guns. The Indian army says it dissuaded the Chinese aggression, but has not specified what methods were used. This could possibly mean more aggressive megaphone messages or more focused floodlights on the troops' movements and their backup support. Rebuffed in their latest attempt to dislodge the Indian positions, the Chinese returned to the area with a sizable number of armoured vehicles, just as they'd done on August 31st. Expecting this, the Indian Army's T-90 tank regiment, just a few kilometers away, was ready for any escalation. Those are the facts on the ground. Several hours after the Chinese army's inflammatory claims on Indian action, the Indian army issued a statement categorically denying that it had indulged in any aggressive actions, including firing, and going on to say that it was the Chinese army that attempted to provoke and was dissuaded by the Indian side. The nature of this dissuasion has been left deliberately vague as the war of words escalates. As claims and counterclaims continue, two things are certain. One, the Indian Army's first move initiative is on full display once again. And two, the Indian Army has learned to use the Chinese playbook against the Chinese. With Manjeet Negi and Shivarur in Delhi, Bureau Report for India Today.